Hello, and welcome to Fix8'd. This is Chapter 2 of an ongoing miniseries we are doing on Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you have not yet seen Chapter 1, we recommend you watch that first before you jump in on this video. We'll have a link provided in the video description below under chapters. If you have already seen the first video, then enjoy Chapter 2.
So, Sam, I know you had some stuff you wanted to talk about because, you gave me your list before we started recording. So, start us off. What did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about, let's start off with one of the things that I'm actually happy that they changed was Steppenwolf.
Yes.
My goodness, that character get a major improvement in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I mean from how he was made visually to that voice that he had. My brother said that he had that same, that same evil, dark or deep voice that every other character gets, but I don't think so. I think he sounds a whole lot better than what he did in the 2017 cut.
Yes, because in Justice League,
Justice League, wow.
Yes, Steppenwolf got a huge rework, not only visually but in his script, because the actor that did Steppenwolf, he had to re-record all of his dialogue. Some was kept in, yeah, but they re-recorded a lot, and it made Steppenwolf in 2017 sound like a child searching for his mom.
Yes.
When he gets lost in the supermarket. Yes, mother. I see now, mother. Tell me more, mother.
I feel like they were trying to channel, which is another thing that bothers me, Ares from the Wonder Woman film.
Oh
my god, dude! That's another talk for another discussion for another time.
Yeah.
But I feel like they were trying to channel that character with the 2017 Steppenwolf. The character is supposed to bring fear to you. You know what I mean? As a viewer, and for the Justice League, as a, I guess, like they're supposed to be not scared of him, but at least threatened by him. But
and acknowledge he's a threat. Yeah.
Yeah, but with that voice that they gave him and the way he looked, dude, no fear there, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
No
exactly. Fear. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, bro, Steppenwolf got in a sense, this is originally what Zack Snyder wanted for Steppenwolf. Everything that we saw in 2017 was reshot and, just added VFX over, blah, 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 blah. So, this is originally what Zack Snyder wanted with Steppenwolf, and I'm with it. Because we're seeing what Alfred said, the charging bull. Because Homeboy was murking people left and right, man. Even Amazons, bro. And Amazons in DC lore are considered to be fierce warriors, man. Mm-hmm. And I agree, because they're nothing to scoff at. But Steppenwolf was throwing these girls around like nothing, man. Taking arrow shots to the body and just like destroying everything in his path. He is front and center, not the parademons. The parademons are there.
Yeah.
But they're not taking full control over the battle. He is in the front. He is swinging his axe. He is doing everything in his power to make sure that they get the mother boxes.
Exactly.
So granted, there was some scenes where he was doing that in 2017, but he was very dumbed down, to say the least.
He was. You could tell the major improvement on this character in this film. Mm-hmm. How threatening he was to how visually stunning he was made into.
Yep.
This character was one of the reasons that film in 2017 was not that great. That's one of the many reasons. Let me add that. Let's say that's the main reason. That's one of the many reasons why this film didn't do so well in 2017. And the fact that Snyder pretty much brought that character back to life in this film, bro. Let's talk about Cyborg.
All right. So, Cyborg, man, like, he got nerfed in 2017. Homeboy got nerfed to
It's like the movie went into like you know how they like you can download updates to a video game and they nerf and do some characters. That's what they did to Cyborg.
Exactly, man. Homeboy got his role completely diminished down to a glorified cameo, I would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Even his cringe-worthy booyah at the very end, like, bro, stop, no. And what was funny was I rewatched that scene with a buddy of mine, and he even said that you can tell that Ray Fisher was not happy while he filmed this, because after saying the line, you could see it in his face. He was like, "This is so dumb."
I can understand why they added that line though, because he does say that in the comics. That's like his catchphrase.
He says it in the comics. He says it in Teen Titans. He says it even on Injustice. But it's not his only catchphrase that he shoots out for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's got to be a bigger reason for it, but Joss Whedon just threw it out there because it's part of his character. It's like it's not the only part of his character.
No, the fact that they made this character, for me, they made him like extremely likable. I mean, you got pretty much got his origin story. You got to learn about his mom. You got to see him change his thoughts and ideas with his dad as the movie progressed, which was what I thought very, very touching.
Yes. How
he went from hating his dad to pretty much respecting him and loving him even till his last dying breath. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Spoilers.
It was in the trailer. Everyone knows.
Yes.
Oh, but, man.
I was extremely happy with the way this character was developed in this film.
Me too. And since we're still comparing 2017, there was a scene where Steppenwolf was interrogating people he had kidnapped, talking about, "Where is my mother? I mean, where's the mother boxes?
Where's my mother?"
Anyways, before we get off topic, he's interrogating the prisoners and saying, "Where's the mother box? Where is it?" In 2017, Cyborg just looks at his arm that turns into a hand cannon. Steppenwolf turns around and he shoots the cannon and saves his dad.
Yes.
You know how much emotional impact that scene has? 0. So, in 2021, Zack Snyder's Justice League, we show that Steppenwolf is threatening, his dad, Cyborg's dad, and saying, then, if you'll die, then I'm gonna kill you. And Cyborg screams out, "No!" breaks something, and then shoots Steppenwolf, and then saves his dad.
Yes.
The emotional impact there, maximum. Okay? So there's already a huge comparison, a huge problem. Like, why would they change? It may be small and insignificant to the uninitiated, but Sam, you and I are initiated in the movie films. And
yes.
The movie viewing.
Especially when it comes to these comic book movies.
Exactly. So anyways, to the uninitiated, that may seem small and insignificant. But because we know about these characters, about their relationships, about how they feel, so on and so forth, we know that why on earth, or why we think to ourselves, why on earth did they change that? Why would Joss Whedon just take out that small piece of dialogue and refilm it to something else? Like, why? Literally, that's my major question with 2017's Justice League. Just why?
Yeah.
Why you do? So, about Cyborg, man, just Zack Snyder himself even said, Cyborg is the heart of this film.
Oh yeah, dude, this was a Cyborg film from the beginning. It was called Justice League, but it should have been called Cyborg featuring Justice League.
Exactly.
Because this movie was pretty much a Cyborg origin story.
Yup.
And I'm okay with that. I am actually very okay with that.
Yup. Same
because
here.
I even have a lot of respect for the actor, because you could tell he put his heart on that part.
Man, he loves Cyborg. He loves the character. Just seeing everything that he says about the movie, about Zack Snyder, about Cyborg, he loves what he does. And it shows, because he, like you said, he put his heart into this role, man. And, talking about Justice League and everything that happened before we continue, recently Warner Brothers, or some suit at Warner Brothers, said that Zack Snyder's Justice League is not considered canon in the DCEU. This is all speculation. I don't know. All right. And 2, that Zack Snyder has finished his filming trilogy with Warner Brothers and DCEU, and they will move on to other projects.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, after hearing this, everyone let out a collective, huh?
Mhm.
Like, you know how many times HBO Max has crashed due to the maximum amount of viewing of Justice League? A lot.
They're not happy with the fact that that Zack Snyder was right from the beginning.
Pretty much. He pretty much just gave a big middle finger to Warner Brothers, like, hey, I can do what I do, and it's good.
Yep, and the fans are gonna back me up on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, your paycheck is gonna back me up on that.
Exactly.
So hear that, WB. If you're listening to this video, hear it.
Hear it out, man.
Yeah,
Like,
hashtag restore the Snyder cut. That Snyderverse, I mean to say.
restore the Snyderverse, people.
Pretty much.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, we're ranting. Let's get back to what we're doing.